Sword Art Online, one of the most criticised anime series to date, and we've heard it all before. The story was rushed, Aincrad should have been longer.
Yui was stupid, Alphon was stupid, everything after Aincrad was stupid.
He has a gun! And I have to agree to a certain extent. There is definitely an absence of the initial charm that made people fall in love with Sword Art Online in the later story arcs. If you watch the first couple episodes of SAO, it would be hard not to recommend it to someone because of how great and engaging it is when we are first introduced to this world. I'd even go as far to say this is one of the best first episodes I've ever seen in a series. As a gamer myself, I've always wished we lived in a time that we could fully dive into these virtual worlds where we're able to taste, touch, and But that really spoke to myself and a lot of people at the time, and is what made SAO so popular. And I believe this show gets the most hate because it was so disappointing to see it flop early on. But that was then, and this is now. Enter Sword Art Online, Alicization, War of the Underworld. Now I'm not going to bullshit you, when this show was airing, I dropped it after the 4th episode. It just didn't do it for me going in. It was so slow, and I was watching Goblin Slayer at the time, that might have had something to do with it maybe. Anyways, it wasn't until a month ago that I saw the new trailer and opening for War of the Underworld. And damn, that look can kill! So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm catching up on this shit. Sometimes all it takes is a good OP for me, as I am a simple creature. I remember coming back into this series thinking there is no fucking way that I'm gonna give a shit about these AI characters because just like Santa Claus, they aren't real. But then a few episodes in, I'm screaming Yu-Gi-Oh's name like a little bitch. I really thought I wouldn't be asked about this one, I really did. But the one thing SAO has been good at for all this time is that it's able to make anything hype. In fact, I'll read a few that aren't in the Aincrad arc that really butter my toast. Kirito's floor boss transformation. Death Gun's first appearance. Kirito deflecting bullets, that shit was cold! That augmented reality boss fight from Ordinal Scale. Finding out there's still no cure for AIDS in the future. Now Alicization War of the Underworld was like, let's only do this shit, but let's crank it up to 100. While I've already admitted the start is a bit slow, it picks up nicely, especially in War of the Underworld, where it essentially turns into an SAO all-star showdown. Even Eiji and Yuna made a return from Ordinal Scale, and I was jamming to that beat. Now, let me tell you something else. Yu-Gi-Oh! And Kirito's bromance was something I wouldn't have thought would have been so engaging, but damn! Did it pull on those heartstrings? He deserved to live. How dare she take his innocence? I'll tell you what as well, this actually made me realise how much I didn't care about any other characters in SAO apart from Kirito. Seriously though, in comparison to the fresh faces, they're dry as hell. I'd even go as far as trading Alice for Asuna. Yeah, I said it! Now, while I do love this new season, it's far from perfect, because some of the stuff just kinda makes no sense. I mean, if Raph really wanted to make AI soldiers, they won't be getting raised in some Lord of the Rings bullshit. Also, it just seems dumb that the admin accounts really can't do shit. Asuna was getting fucked up a few times and she was meant to be a god. Now I know that they kind of already set some restrictions, but I don't know, it just seemed like a bit of a cop-out to me. They also pull off a fair few Deus Ex Machina moments for any excuse to whip out some fan service, which we all know is a bit stupid. But you know what? I've watched this series for so long now that I just accept these things. It just gives me them vibes and I still enjoy watching it, and I'm sure a majority of you guys do as well. SAO is aware that it could have been better, and these last two series have been the answer to that. They are also patching things up with Sword Art Online Progressive, which will be coming in 2021 as a retelling of the Aincrad arc with more content to fill the gaps and satisfy those fans who were disappointed with the first season, and it's definitely something you can't miss. Yeah, that's it from me. If you like this content, support the channel and like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what was your most hyped moment from the last season. See ya!